guys, welcome back to our channel La Vida con Mila. I'm Danielle.
I'm Checo.
And today we're going to be showing you how I make homemade baby food for Mila, specifically fruit purees. So this way that I'm going to show you today, you can use for most fruits, but today I'm going to be making apple cinnamon.
Super easy to do too, so.
It's super easy. She loves it, we love it, and it leaves your house smelling amazing like apple pie. So before we get in, just a quick disclaimer, this is how I make baby food. There's tons of ways that you can make baby food. You choose whatever works for you. And two, before you make any changes to your baby's diet, make sure to consult your pediatrician.
So let's get into it.
All you will be needing for this recipe is a blender, 6 apples. In this case, we have organic Fuji apples, cinnamon, your cutting tools, and a baking pan. Preheat your oven at 350 degrees. Now we will be peeling and cutting the apples. Peeling the apples is optional, but it is recommended since it has a higher content of allergens versus the rest of the fruit. In addition, peeling the apples can reduce pesticide residue. Now we will be cutting the apples. You can cut them in any size. I just cut them at random because it's all being pureed anyway. Just know that the bigger you cut it, the more time it'll take to bake. So now we will be washing the apples thoroughly with warm water. If you still have a concern about pesticide residue, you can soak them in a mixture of white vinegar and water, or even buy produce washes. Now we will be transferring over to a baking pan lined with aluminum foil. Once you have transferred all of the apples onto your aluminum foil, you will go ahead and add half a teaspoon of cinnamon. This is optional and could be substituted for other spices such as ginger or nutmeg according to preference. Also add a splash of water to avoid your apples from completely drying out, and take the aluminum foil and create a small pouch to retain moisture in the oven. Now you just have to wait about 20 minutes for them to bake until they're cooked thoroughly or soft. It might take you less or more time according to what size you cut them. Hi, mommy. So once your apples are fully cooked and soft, like that, you can let them cool for a while. You should let them cool for a while before you put them in the blender. I'm not going to. So in this part, it's really up to you whether you want to do more of a stage 1 or stage 2 baby food. Regarding the thickness. So stage 1 tends to be thinner. You would use less water. Stage 2 would be on the thicker side. So Mila is 7 months now, so it's more of a stage 2. So I'm only gonna add a little bit of water because the apples do have some moisture in them. Like so. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit of baby water. You can also use breast milk or formula. Just a tad. Just to help it blend together. According to the size of your blender, you might have to do this in multiple batches like I did. So So now that we have finished blending, I'm gonna, this is the thickness. You can make it thinner or thicker if you would like. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it into the container and get it ready to freeze. There are multiple types of baby food containers. This is a silicone freezing container. Just make sure that when you buy storage for your baby food, make sure it is food safe and that is resistant to cold and heat. So these are all finished. 6 apples made about 14 very generous servings. This is about 4 ounces, and each of these I believe are about 3 ounces. I definitely do not give her 4 ounces in one sitting, so probably like each serving of these will be good for 2 meals. And I'll mix these in with oatmeal, with veggies, anything like that. The really awesome thing about these silicone containers is that it has super easy release of the baby food. It comes out super easy and super clean. Once you're ready to store for a longer period of time in your freezer, put them into freezer bags or airtight bags, but make sure to label them with the date and what it contains. Well guys, thank you for watching, and remember to come by next week for part 2 of homemade baby food or vegetable purees.
Just remember, like, share, and subscribe. Our Instagram account is gonna be down here. If you wanna follow us, you can give us a follow and follow up on Instagram, that we pretty much put daily picture and updates with the baby.
And everything that I use in the video, the silicone, the blender, everything will be linked down below in the description, so you can check those out. And
that's all.
I think that's it, folks.
I hope you guys enjoy. See you next week.
Bye.